Now, this is my definition. This isn't ChatGPT's definition. This isn't the dictionary definition. This is Jessica Janzen's definition, so don't come at me if it's not totally correct. But here's what I define when we talk about rising. It's resiliency. And not only do I think it's about committing to doing the hard work to get to where we want to go, not only do I think it's about bouncing back, but it's finding forward momentum. I think it's that whatever roller coaster ride life throws at you, that you bring joy to whatever it is that you're facing. And most importantly, I think that you don't just be in survival mode of like, man, I just gotta get through the week. Oh man, we just gotta get through this keynote speaker and then we can go for a break. Oh man, I just need to get to lunch, right? Oh, I just need to get to like summer break or the long weekend. So here's where we're going today. After all of the craziness that happened in my life and the hard things, and there's lots, and I know you all are walking through hard things in your life, maybe some really similar or maybe some totally different. This blueprint, no matter what you face, will be the thing that can catapult you and give you the ability to rise and bring joy to whatever you're navigating. It's three things: setting a clear vision, getting clear on like, what is it that I want? What does this look like? How can I like effectively create change? Then it's about developing those powerful thoughts and that relentless belief. I have story after story after story about the people who had belief in me that changed how I showed up and have given me the courage to step into what my calling is. And most importantly, it's taking the consistent action. And spoiler note, that one is usually the freaking hardest one to do. So let's talk about setting a clear vision. How do we do that? What does that actually look like? Does anyone know who this is? Emily and Jesse Cole. I gave it away, but does anyone know who this is? I just gave that away. Wow. 1, 2 people. So this is Emily and Jesse Cole, like I just gave away. He's known as like the yellow tux guy. Anyone know what they do? Baseball. Okay, there's a few of you paying attention. I love it, and I know. So Emily and Jesse Cole had a problem in their town. They live in Savannah, Georgia, and in 2015, their minor league baseball team left. And they had this stadium that was sitting empty, and it's like, man, what do we do with a baseball stadium that sits empty? Now, we don't all have to collectively agree on everything, so just hold space for me and allow me to have my beliefs. You can have yours. I think baseball is one of the most boring sports in the world. A lot of women might agree. Some of the men who are like diehards, like, it's the best. I'm like, give me the 7th inning stretch. I love sports. I'm into it. And yes, I do have an Oilers fan in my house. It's very divided. We're cheering for the Flames, the San Jose Sharks, and the Edmonton Oilers. There's a lot of jerseys and a lot of weird colors. I find baseball boring. I really do. My husband loves it. He thinks it's the greatest. But Emily and Jesse Cole also thought baseball was boring. And they're like, there's got to be a better way to do this. And so they started dreaming up, what if we could make baseball like the funnest show in the world? Not only on top of that, but like, what if we could make this accessible? Because like, I don't know, not everyone runs an oil and gas company and can spend $400 in friggin' tickets to go see a sporting event. Like, you know that? You just want to take your family out for a night of fun? And so they're like, what if we made it accessible and like at a really great price point? And what if we had just like unlimited food? Like once you walked in, you could get as many hot dogs or as many refills on your drink as possible. And they're like, this sounds crazy, but we're going to do that. So Emily and Jesse Cole get together. They start putting all of this together. And right before they go to launch this crazy idea, this vision that they had set for themselves, they are like, oh, shoot, we're going to run out of money. We can't meet payroll. Sell their house, sell everything inside of it to be able to keep paying their team, and live on a freaking air mattress in a basement because they believe in this idea so much. They could have quit. They definitely could have coasted because like people would just not, I don't think, work there. And so like, well, how are we going to rise? And so they found this relentless belief, and they go in and they sell everything, live on this air mattress, and as they go to launch the ticket sales, the site crashes. And like they have insane issues. And then they finally get people their tickets, and they open up, and all of the merch that they had printed, they spelled the name Savannah Bananas wrong. They could have quit, they could have coasted, they could have denied, they could have rise, and they chose to rise, which I think is pretty impressive. Can you imagine looking at your damn logo and then somebody on the marketing team's like, how did you not catch that? And they're like, well, I thought you did the final proof, Susan. Like literally hundreds of thousands of dollars of merch with the wrong thing. You want to talk about like bleeding money. But they kept in the game, and then when people were at the game, that their great idea of like this unlimited food, it was taking 3 hours for people to get a hot dog. We all know you don't even need to cook those things because who knows what the hell's in them anyways. And so they're waiting 3 hours for this hot dog. But what they kept doing is they kept showing up, and they committed to rising. They committed to this vision. The Savannah Bananas is now the greatest show in baseball, and it was harder in 2024 to get a ticket to 2025 than it was to a Taylor Swift concert.